Now that it's finally October, it's time for one of the best seasons of the year, Halloween! In the spirit of the season, I want to recommend some shoujo anime that have darker or spookier themes. Sugar Rune is a 51-episode series from 2005. It's about two young witches, Chocolate and Vanilla. These two girls have been best friends since birth. However, they have been selected to compete for the title of Queen of the Magic World. To decide who will win the title, they are sent into the human world to collect the hearts of humans. In order to collect a human heart, you have to get them to fall in love with you, which might be a little difficult for these witches since human boys are completely different from boys back in the magic world. This series has a cheerful yet spooky tone and is perfect for a watch if you're looking for something lighthearted. Magic of Chocolate is a 13-episode miniseries from 2011. It's mostly an episodic show about a chocolatier, Chocolata. Chocolata runs a magical chocolate shop with her cat Coco. When someone becomes troubled, they can find Chocolata's shop where she will give them a magical chocolate that will grant their wish. However, this wish always comes with a price, that person's most precious belonging. While this show mostly focuses on the character of that particular episode, you just might get some insight on the truth about this mysterious Chocolata. The music, character designs, and atmosphere all create a tone that's perfect for the Halloween season. Vampire Knight is a 26-episode series from 2008. In a world where vampires are hated, Yuki lives at a school that secretly teaches both humans and vampires. Since she's the daughter of the headmaster, she is in charge of keeping the peace between the humans and the vampires. This, however, is a difficult task since every girl, including Yuki, fangirls at the mere sight of a vampire student. Meanwhile, all of the vampires still have the urge to drink human blood. Despite not being a comedy, this is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen, especially since it takes itself so seriously. Yuki is one of the dumbest protagonists I've ever seen, and the story makes no sense. Be warned that there are some problematic parts about the series. Yuki's adopted brother, Zero, is portrayed as a love candidate for Yuki, and they share some uncomfortable scenes together. And the only other love candidate is the vampire Kaname, who actually shares the same problem Zero has, being he's actually related to Yuki as well. If you want to laugh and be angry at stupidity, this show is perfect for you. The music in the opening and ending credits is amazing and fits the spooky spirit perfectly. The ugly, poorly animated 2000s anime art with the big old eyes actually fits the ambience perfectly, making this a fun show to watch or hate watch. The Wallflower is a 25-episode series from 2006. It's about a gloomy girl, Sunako, who avoids all things beautiful and instead prefers to hide in her darkened bedroom and surround herself with morbid things. She only became this way after her first crush called her ugly after she confessed to him. Concerned about her, Sunako's auntie asked her 4 tenants, these blindingly handsome boys, to teach Sunako how to be a respectable young lady in exchange for free rent. However, instead of being able to take on the task, Sunako has to basically take care of them. Since Sunako loves gloomy and spooky things, the atmosphere of the show is perfect to watch during October. If you love random comedy and lots of screaming, then you'll love the show. Some slight warnings for the show is some of the imagery they use for jokes, such as the way they depict darker skin tones, such as the tanned galleries or straight up Nazi uniforms. Another warning is for mention of SA, which one of the main boys mentioned experiencing If you can get past some of the more problematic comedy that's in older anime, then this show is perfect for you. Hellgirl is a 26-episode series from 2005. It's also somewhat mostly an episodic show about a rumor of this mystical website, the Hell Correspondence. If you can find this website and contact the Hellgirl, she can help you get revenge on your tormentor, only if you accept her contract. If you truly want revenge, you can pull the string and Hellgirl will drag your tormentor straight to hell. However, in exchange for this, no matter what you do, when you die, you'd go to hell as well. No one really knows if this rumor is true or not, but what would happen if someone decided to track down Hellgirl and stop all these mysterious deaths from occurring? Would they actually be able to track down demons? This is a gloomy show that shows gruesome imagery of what disgusting things humans are capable of and what horrifying things await them, making this show perfect for the Halloween season. Just to be clear, this show is targeted for a mature audience, so if you want to know the specific warnings, I'll link to it in the description below. Vampire Princess Miyu is a 26-episode series from 1997. The Vampire Princess Miyu is appointed as the guardian of Japan. Along with the Western Shinma Lava and the Bunny Shinma Shina, Miyu has to find and return all the escaped Shinma, which are types of demons, back to hell. During the day, Miyu poses as a high school student where she befriends 3 human girls. While battling Shinma, Miyu has to face many difficult situations where she has to decide if she should stick to her role as a guardian or instead listen to her heart. This show is very dark and somber, with all the Shinma and humans Miyu meets having more depths to them than first expected. Also, it being about vampires and demons makes it a good watch for Halloween. And I think this show is also has mature rating, but I don't know. If you have any concerns, you should look it up. That's all the recommendations I have this time. I hope they are spooky enough to you. Thanks for watching.